A lot of people say Mystery Men was ahead of its time. I think Mystery Men may have actually been made at the right time, and it just took time for the movie to finally be appreciated as the great superhero masterpiece that it is. This was released in 1999, the end of 20th century cinema, at a time when superheroes still needed time to be taken seriously by audiences, since in the comic world, superheroes were being taken seriously, but movie-wise, we had that rather silly Batman and Robin movie that was not well received, though we did have some good Batman movies before then, and we had two good Superman movies before then. Me, in 1999, being little, growing up, I still wanted X-Men the movie, I wanted Spider-Man the movie, I wanted the Avengers to have a movie, I wanted the Justice League to have a movie, and then I see the previews for this movie, Mystery Men. A movie about misfit superheroes who have misfit superpowers who are working together as a team to stop evil and fight crime and save the city. And I was very interested in seeing this movie upon seeing the previews. I begged my parents to take me to see it, and after several failed attempts to see it in the theater, we finally saw it in the theater, and the whole family loved it. We loved it so much that we actually saw it 4 times in the theater. Pretty ironic for a movie that flopped in the box office. You know, the movie theater in our hometown had 24 auditoriums, so they could keep movies playing for a long time even though they were flopping. We also saw The Iron Giant in the theater before that flopped, and remember, The Iron Giant was released the same day as Mystery Men. But back to Mystery Men. What I also love about Mystery Men is that this is a superhero team-up picture made before we got other superhero team-up movies like The Avengers and Justice League. And there are no solo superhero movies for each of these heroes to build up to Mystery Men. Instead, we cut right to Mystery Men. Every hero is introduced, developed properly, and brought together as a team to lead up to the final climax against many villains. It's also a very artistic picture. You can tell much of the budget went into making the film look very unique. The city itself looks very artistic. The costumes are very appealing to the eyes. And while it is a comedy, the jokes are very clever and very creative. They all hold up very well today, making the movie a very interesting flashback to a time when superheroes were not well appreciated by moviegoers. And now that we do have the Avengers, Justice League, and X-Men the movies, some of these movies were good and some of them were bad. So looking back, Mystery Men still holds up very well today. Even the visual effects still look great today. I was the shoveler for Halloween that year, but nobody could guess my costume correctly. Mystery Men was adapted from a Dark Horse comic book, and the many changes made between the comic book and the movie are actually very welcoming. Actor Ben Stiller expresses his hatred for Mystery Men and urges fans not to see it, but I will tell you, this is Ben Stiller's best and funniest performance in his career. I'm glad Mystery Men is more appreciated nowadays. I think nowadays also, superheroes that are serious and superheroes that are funny should be kept separate.